Battle pro-Biafra agitator NNAMDI KANU has reacted to news that some of his close allies and family members were instrumental to his rearrest in Kenya. KANU said the rumor that his brother KANU'S Secretary Caroline Okoro-Afo and one Madam NNAMDI were behind his arrest in Kenya is false. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra described the news mischievous, hence those behind it must stop and issue a retraction. KANU's reaction was made public by his lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, during their routine briefing at the headquarters of the Department of State Services, DSS. In a post on Facebook, Ejiofor wrote, "Our client, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, noted this displeasure and rude shock. The obviously false narrative being peddled by those whose primary intention is to cause mischief, and on that note, he specifically directed that we should inform those who care to listen that neither the trial of Mazi Kanu, Caroline Okorafor, Madam NNAMDI, nor any other person in the DOS was instrumental to his abduction in Kenya and subsequent extradition rendition to Nigeria." Onyendu warned those mischievously puffing this fake news to desist forthwith and accordingly issue a retraction to the effect of the damaging blackmail to the trial of KANU, NNAMDI, and Caroline Okorafor, and this must be done without further ado. He was very emphatic on discipline and, more importantly, C&C. Onyendu thank you all, millions of his supporters and followers, for your peaceful conduct so far and implored you all to keep it up and never derail. He also enjoined you, his followers, to shun distraction of any kind. Kanu, who has been agitating for the actualization of Biafra, was rearrested in Kenya and repatriated to continue his trial. Of course, now a lot of conspiracy theories will be coming up. Oh, just to divert the attention of the people. You know that Nigerian government has been accused of kidnapping and adopting him. There was nothing like extradition. The Kenyan government has come out that they were not part of the whole mess. That's to tell you that the government did not go through the right channel, and those are the things that will be challenged in court. And also, the issue of his house being attacked in 2017 that led to his leaving Nigeria. You know, that is what the government has been holding on. Oh, he jumped bail, but nobody wants to talk about what happened that very day. No, don't talk about it. The only thing or his offense is that he just jumped bail. Bam. And that is the same thing they always do when it comes to this issue of a Fulani S-men. They can stay anywhere. The constitution says this. The constitution says that. So you have no right, moral right, to tell them to leave or whatever. Irrespective of what they do, it is not important. What is important is that you just allow them. You have to allow them to stay in your community. No, that is the position of these northerners. Let's say it the way it is. This idea of try to be politically correct. Oh, you don't talk like that. That is what it is. That is what it is. If you don't like it, that is your own cup of tea, because those who have lost their lives, the families of those victims, you cannot be telling them all this kind of nonsense story and be painting and be doing no manner of things. We are talking of reality that is happening. So they are fond of doing that. So definitely it is always a good thing that they quickly come up to just debunk this whole thing before it escalates to something else. Yeah. They would tell you, it is because of this, so it is not the government that did it, so it is their own people too. They are the ones that did that. So stop blaming the government, stop blaming whatever. That is what they really want to do at the end of the day. So it is a good thing that they quickly come out with that, because before you could say Jack Robinson, this is the narrative they will be selling all over. That is narrative. Just like they are selling out the narrative that, the IPOB is the one going about taking lives of people, operating and what have you. And it's just really laughable. It's really, really laughable. We just have to see what is happening to these people. They should just be careful. Of course, if you look at this whole thing, it is really, really laughable, and laughable that instead of people to concentrate on the truth, on reality, they will start chasing shadow, looking the other way around, saying things that are not founded, that are not truth. So it's good. You just have to debunk it. I think today is the trial day, which is on the 10th. Let's see how it goes. And for those who have been following, you know that there's a plot to continue to adjourn this whole thing. Adjourn, because they have no evidence. But they think that by the time they capture this kind of a person, the rest people will just run inside bush. They will run inside bush and say, no, I beg you, I beg you. But that is not the issue. What is genuine is what is genuine. It's not all about one particular person. Just like a lot of them from IPOB, they will tell you that the IPOB Biafra is an ideology. So it's not limited to only one person. Just like Ojukwu did his bit and he said, let them surrender and what have you. But the root cause of the whole thing is still generating. It's still just there. It's still all over the place. People will not want to take that. It's not, because Ojukwu did this, we are following Ojukwu. We are seeing the reality on ground, which is still happening, which is still dominant as we speak today. It's still dominant. So you expect that kind of thing because Ojukwu said, he surrendered that time, that they should forget about it. Even when people are still being faced with the same problems, and you expect them to keep quiet because no, if the person did not, maybe that is how it's been destined, that it's not going to come through that particular person, but the injustice, unless the injustice and the unfairness of all these things that they are being, meted on others, unless they stop, then automatically agitations here and there will definitely stop. Agitations will stop. But if you are not doing the right thing and you expect people to just fold their arms and begin to look, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So their delay tactics is what Nigerians are, of course, are used to. But that does not mean that the people will be chickened out. People will be chickened out. They won't be chickened out because it is an ideology. It is reality we all can see. And I have said it and I'll continue to say it. Everybody is being marginalized. Whether you are from a Kogi or whether you are from a this, we are talking about Nigerians generally. The politicians are marginalizing everybody. They are working hand in hand. When they are coming together or form their evil alliance, they don't even know whether you are from this place or you are from the other place. They exhibit the same character all over the country. Everybody is still suffering. You can talk about it, the suffering you are going through is the same thing. It has no different face. What you suffer in the other side is what you suffer at the other side. So that is just how it is. So guys, let us hear your opinion and know your thoughts on this. Thank you.